Hello everyone, welcome to another Creative Crafts Niche video. Today I'm sharing with you a glimpse of my craft room, just an overall look at how it looks. I actually share my room with my oldest daughter. That's her bed up there. And I used to have my stuff in the living room, but I had started babysitting my niece and she was touching everything, and so I had to move everything to my daughter's room. So this is my craft station where I have my lighting and everything accessible to me. I have my paper stuff in my drawers there, and I have my little cubbies, my punches. I keep them in this drawer here. And here. Then this is my go-to can where I have almost every little thing that I may need. And then I have my color pencils, my pens, my markers, and then crayons all the way in the back. And then I have back here my Martha Stewart heat gun. And then I took advantage that my daughter has these metal, these metal bars up there, and I clipped on my stamps up there using the little clips that you buy at Michael's for hanging your stamps. And that looks like this. Hold on, let me see if I can grab one. So these little hooks right there. And so I hang them there so that they're easy for me to just go ahead and grab. Here's where I just display all my latest artworks that I do, my latest crafting. And then when I do new stuff, I'll go ahead and I'll put these away and I'll put my new stuff up there. I remember I had showed you some letters that I had got a while back with the initials for my channel. So I basically decorated them. Creative Crafts Niche. There we go. And then I have my hangers here with my ribbons that they're hooked up there as well. Then I have my my glue gun back there. Then over here I have my lighting, and whenever I'm crafting I can either keep them facing up that way or I can turn them around. They basically have these necks on them that I can be able to twist it however I need it. And there goes my my little crafting sign that one of my YouTubers made for me. And her name is, let's see, it's Patricia, and her YouTube name is Pat's Treasures and Crafts. And this was for one of the little challenges that I had, and she did that for me, so I was able to hang it up there. I set up my flowers right there in this little black cubby that you see there. I actually found that in the garbage in front of my building, and I saw it and I immediately thought of my my stamps, my ink pads, so that I can be able to stack them there. Then I have, some baby food jars that I recycled. And here are like these little die cuts that I got left over. And these are hexagons. These are from the die cut that I did recently, where I teach you how to do a stencil and embossing folder. This is a wipey box, and so whatever I'm like right now I'm on Maymay's design team, And so whenever I get her stamps, I'll go ahead and I'll put them there. And so I'll have them easily accessible to me to work with. So these are her Berry Sentimentals, Critter Christmas, Oh Snap. And so that's it so far. She has a Halloween one coming up. This is a little candy container that I got from Fairway. It had some gummy worms, and I decided to clean it up and use it as to hold up, you know, whenever I cut something and, you know, mass produce something and I have like little scraps that I can be able to store away, I'll put them in there. This as well, I use this little container here to put in my, let's see, let me put this down. I put in my little pillow here. I forget what you call this. Embossing magic. I don't know. Anyways, you know what it's called. I got this at Michael's in the clearance section, I believe, for less than $1. I snatched that right up. Let's see, I have my cubbies here from Michael's. I am not going to open them up for you because they are a total mess. I need to work on them. And then in back of me here, I have my station here where I have all my glitter glues and all my embossing folders. And this is actually a CD rack that belonged to my husband. And of course, you know, CDs are things of the past, so I just basically repurposed this to put my embossing folders. Then, you know, I have more space in the back for me to store my little things here. And I know I did a video where I showed you how to upcycle these jars from candles, so you know it's clean, so I just stored it back there for use later on. Then I have here, this is also a DVD rack that belonged to my husband, and he was not using them anymore, so basically I put all my Cricut cartridges there. And no, they are not in a particular order. I just, you know, toss them in there and grab them as I need them. And then here my box here is coming apart, but basically I took a box of Cheerios and cut it down half and glued it together so that I can be able to store some paper, which I have to go through that. And so I have more paper there. It's a shoebox to kind of help me, you know, keep things in order. That's where I keep my felt paper, my foam paper, my printing paper. And I use this printing paper so whenever I'm going to test something out, I'll test it out on my paper here so I don't waste my craft paper. Let's see what else. Then I have my craft paper here that is organized by the names of the paper packs. These are all Recollection paper packs. Okay. And what else? Okay, this section is sort of my daughter's section slash my section. Everything on top of this table belongs to her. But basically, this is where I keep my 12 by 12 paper in those containers there. I also keep my Cuttlebug there. And then she has her books there. And then I keep my Gypsy there. And my little notebook right next to it so I can write notes on, you know, my projects. And so this leads us just back to my station. And I have my printer up there, but it does not work. So basically my printer is taking up room. But it does come to use for me because what I do is I lift this up right here. Let me bring this down before I do that. I lift this up right here and it comes up, right? And so what I do is I'll stick my iPad here, and this, it'll hold it in place so that I can be able to film my projects straight on just like that. And these are just old Cricut cartridge containers that, well, they're not old. I recently purchased some Cricut cartridges, and these were the containers. So I open it basically so that I can still be able to use them. And what I use them for is, let me move this out the way. I'll put my markers in them, as you can see there. I'll put die cuts in there. And then I have like a stamp kit that I have in there. I also put like my wooden stamps. Let me see if I can grab. Okay, so I also put my wooden stamps in there so that they'll be easily accessible to me. So all these are Halloween, so sometimes if they all fit, I'll put them by category and I'll just grab it and I'll be able to work with it. Let's see, what else? Okay, this is my key to the room because my daughter locks her room. Of course, she's 18 and she needs her privacy, and we share the room, so the little ones do not come in the room while she's out. She locks the door, and so whenever I need access to the room, I'll just open up and work on my crafts. And one more little thing I want to share with you. This key, I actually colored it with nail polish because I have like so many different keys, and I wanted to be able to differentiate what was this key for. And my husband has a key as well, and I colored his blue. And I believe on this one, on one side, I put glossy accents on it so that it can do that, raised effect. If you notice, this side is flat. I didn't do it on this side. I only did it on that side. So this is my video of my room, my craft room. Okay, also here is where I store some of my scraps here that I do my paper saving technique so that I can be able to use them later on to layer. See, so they're all cut up there, and I'll be able to use them as a back layer. This used to be my daughter's. This is actually what the teenagers use for their lockers in the school, and this used to be my daughter's, so I basically repurposed it because she's no longer in high school, and I put my stuff up there. And I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, when I do decide on organizing my drawers, that they're much more presentable, I will do a video showing you how I keep my stuff nicely organized. I mean, for the most part, I am organized, but when I start crafting, my station gets like super disorganized. It's like, what the heck happened here? So thank you so much for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe, and you have a blessed day. Bye.